Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be jumping into Vechain VET. So we right now see it as a rank number 22 according to the market cap and on Coin market cap, and we see this push closer and closer to 10 cents every single day. Definitely a great recovery taking place right now. And if we actually look, we had that price range around 25 to 28 cents as our all-time high, and now we're actually seeing a nice recovery finally from that 5-6 cent range that we were at currently, or I guess previously in the last couple of weeks, and now we're seeing a nice push up, like I said, close to that 10 cent range. And I think if we continue to push in this direction, we are going to see a lot of people jumping on board. A lot of hype is continuing to build for Vechain because of the massive amount of things that have just come out recently. So we will be talking about really in the news, Vechain, what's going on, why are we continuing to see a nice push, a push that really kind of goes against the current. So obviously if we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's doing well. If we look at some of these altcoins, they're not doing as well. Vechain though, doing very, very well. And we're going to talk exactly like I said about that. So I do want to jump into the first thing. We see Vechain Foundation as the first and most active blockchain-focused venture capital in Asia. Fenbushi was really one of the earliest investors of Vechain. This special feature explores Vechain's origins, our strengths as a public blockchain, and thoughts from CEO Sunshine Liu. So we're not going to jump into this one because we have a lot of other stuff that's actually a little bit more important today to really talk about when it comes to Vechain. But if you guys want to stay up to date with Vechain or VET, obviously, as well as so many other altcoins across the channel, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I do want to take you guys through the next tweet. This one talking from BitTrue Official. 4 new options have just been added for credit card purchases. You can now buy SOL, VET, XTC, and SHIB directly on BitTrue. Take a look at bittrue.com/buy and sell. So this is definitely good, more accessibility to VET. We continue to see more, really, like I said, utility surrounding VET as more and more exchanges are really taking advantage of this Vechain community. We also see the Vechain Executive Financial Report Volume 15, which covers the period from February 2021 to April 2021, is now available at vechain.org. We would like to also inform the community that we are still evaluating the details of the second Vechain Foundation steering. So if you actually take a look at this link, you can see a lot more in detail on what's been going on with this financial report. You can see the VET supply overview. It goes over the total circulating supply and the balance, obviously, as well as the ratio by April 30th, 2021, and non-circulating supply held by the foundation as well. So a lot of information, a lot of technicals here. If you want to jump into it yourself, you definitely can do so. We're not going to go too much into detail on this because this is exactly what you would expect when going through this. A lot of technicals, a lot of details that are not necessarily important, just everything to kind of prove that they are doing what they say they're doing. So let's jump into the next one. We see China's surging pet food market is projected to reach USD 1.47 billion in 2026. With proven track record in food traceability, Vechain is now actually talking to market leaders in the industry, aiming to solve pain points in this market with VET technology. So VET technology, like I said, it has a ton of solutions. It has so much utility providing all these solutions, or really all these possible solutions with ways to continue on. And I think with this specifically, we're going to see a lot of people jumping on board, understanding that, if this can help this kind of an industry, what other industries can we really move forward or, I guess, improve in a way. And you can see that here. So proof of origin, they talk about, so uploading the source of pet food and import certificate on the blockchain to ensure the integrity of the product and presenting it to the customers through digital marketing, making product claims like imported salmon and American original far more convincing than before. And then they also have the proof of ingredients, so blockchain can validate the usage of high quality ingredients and products. For example, companies focusing on healthy and organic foods can show off their ingredients used and manufacturing process in a transparent manner. It can also prove the manufacturer's quality claims, such as really sustainable efforts in membership of AAFCO. Then they also have the traceability of entire value chain. This one talks more about blockchain connects the supply chain and traces the source of each ingredient, behavior of the people involved during the entire process, and more. As a result, the blockchain can not only increase efficiency of a company's internal supply chain, but also potentially prevent damages to a company's reputation during recalls, as increased traceability data enable companies and authorities to quickly track and trace problematic batches of products, significantly increasing consumer trust and safety. This is going to continue to show, how bullish Vechain, holders are going to be, because this just kind of goes into details on how important this could be for so many different industries, not just obviously, the pet food or, really this billion-dollar Chinese pet food traceability market. This could go into so many different markets and continuing to be used throughout. And I want to talk a little bit more about it. So Eisenrich, obviously a guy we talk about a lot on Twitter, has a great little quote here. So for companies in the pet food field, an easy-to-use blockchain must also have flexibility. As the world's leading enterprise-friendly blockchain platform, Vechain can help companies find their way to the chain in a lightweight and efficient way. So we're not going to jump too much into the actual article, but if you guys want to take a look, like I said, you guys know where to do so. We also have Vechain and Payments Journal. So blockchain has introduced protocols which really change the way people transact and store value. Blockchain's use case today is not limited to money, as in the case with Bitcoin, but also how we interact with the supply chain. So obviously, like I said, you can obviously use Vechain as a way of storing money or, sending money or doing what else. But the big thing is, there's use cases behind it. So Bitcoin specifically, it's pretty much there for money supply. It's kind of a way of holding value into, something rather than a bank. Vechain has, more than just that. It's all about the accessibility, usability, and obviously utility surrounding Vechain. So I just want to give you guys my quick update on what's going on with Vechain, why we continue to see this price increase, as well the entire market obviously increase is definitely going to help with that. If we take a look at the entire market, we're going to see a 4.9% increase over the last day. Vechain, though, doing a 6.75. You're seeing obviously higher increases on Vechain than the entire market on average. So definitely continuing to see great bullish looks on Vechain. I want to talk about where we could see Vechain by the end of the year and the end of that bull market part 2. So bull market part 2, depending on how long it lasts, we could obviously see a lot of different numbers. But, realistically, conservatively, if we jump into the end of the year, I do think 30 to 55 to 60 cents even is something that I think is reasonable for Vechain. By the end of that bull market part 2, we could easily see price points much higher. And I think, it does depend if we get out of this FUD manipulation in a reasonable stage. A lot of people waiting for this to really break out a little bit farther. A lot of people excited about this 42K Bitcoin that we just talked about and saw there, almost to 43. It's definitely something we want to see. Definitely this kind of recovery that a lot of people were waiting for. Ethereum almost to 3K. We're just continuing to see these coins rise in value. And I think, this is going to continue to show a lot of, or really shred a lot of, or I guess, what am I looking for here? Show a lot of light. We'll go with that one. We're going to look like it's going to show a lot of light on the actual crypto space. And I think when people come into crypto and they're going to see Vechain as an option, if they do a little bit of research, it should be an obvious choice. Therefore, by the end of the bull market part 2, while we do get retail investors as well as industry investors, back into this game, I think we are going to see Vechain rise in value very, very quickly, up to maybe $1 to $2 as a price prediction for the end of the bull market part 2. If you guys are not subscribed already, make sure, like I said, guys, to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I try to keep you guys up to date with Vechain as well as so many other altcoins across the channel, whether it's Stellar, Lumens, Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, whatever else. Like I said, there's a lot of them out there, a lot of important ones with huge possibilities in the future. So thank you guys again. I'll see you all in the next one.